everybody. Yeah. All right. Happy Hour, the show where comedians and bartenders finally get to compete with each other. Just to review for you, the comedians and bartenders are going to be making drinks. We'll find out who makes the best drinks. And as we know, bartenders also depend on comedians to be funny, because if they're not, everybody leaves and the bartender makes no money. And that's a real bummer. But tonight, we have a comedian who always makes the bartenders rich. Could you please welcome our special guest, Missy Hall, everybody!
Thank you! Hey, everybody, how are you? Happy hour! I like that. You guys are some good-looking people. You're really good. Don't talk, you'll mess it up. Right, ladies? It looks like a good idea, but then the talking starts. You're like, never mind. Yeah. It's not your fault, though. It's not easy to live with us either, right? We find you, we love you, we marry you, and then we wake you up every day with our favorite game. Guess what mood I'm in today? I don't know, but you can guarantee it's your fault. And bonus round, whatever you did yesterday that I loved, today it's just gonna piss me off. That's how we do. No. Sweetie, I have to ask, how old are you, honey, back there in the sweatshirt? How old are you? Yeah. 25. Aww. She's 25. I'm your future. Mm-hmm. And she's looking at me and she's smiling like she's okay with that, but in her head she's like, no. That's not gonna happen to me. I'm like, it is 25, it is. All of this is gonna happen to you, yeah. One day you're gonna look out of your sleeves and see your mom's hands. Yeah. Yeah. The topography's gonna change too. It is. From a distance it looks okay, but trust me, underneath here it's like a melting snowman. These aren't even my boobs. I'm just wearing so much Spanx under here. This is my muffin top, just like pushed up. Yeah. 25. She's still picking out her panties based on what some guy thinks of them, right? Remember that? Do you remember? Are these cute? Do these make my butt look good? Yeah. Honey, I'm 50. I pick out my underwear based on what the paramedics might think. All right, you've got that one moment to make a good impression after your heart attack. You know, like, oh, kind of cute, maybe a good time, but clearly very responsible and an excellent mother. That's what my underwear says. Yeah. Oh, man. 25. Yeah. Doctor's appointments get weird, too. They do. Yeah. Everybody wants to look up your butt. Like, seriously, you walk in the door and they're like, well, your chart looks great, but we are going to need to do a rectal exam. I'm like, well, okay, but you know, I'm just here to get my teeth cleaned, right? Like, this feels a little invasive. Man, and I used to diet and exercise to look good naked, you know. Now I have to diet and exercise just to stay alive. I'm not a fan either. I'm not. I try. And everybody's like, oh, Missy, you don't have to do a lot of exercise. You know, just go outside, take a hike, enjoy nature. I'm like, I hate nature. I like the idea of nature. I don't like it when nature gets on me. Right? Like, seriously, if being in nature has taught me anything about myself, it's that if I am ever forced to choose between being a hunter or a gatherer, I am going to be the village whore. Yeah, I did. I did give it a try, though. I did. I dug out my old sports bra from New Year's resolutions gone by, you know, and I'm like wrestling into this thing, and I'm sweating and panting, and my Fitbit's yelling, abort, abort, abort. You know, I get it on. I got one arm pinned above my head and one boob sticking out of my armpit. And it's laughing at me. It's like, what sport are we going to play, you know? Man. But, yeah. Rolled into some yoga pants, too. Those are cute, right? 25? So cute. I looked in the mirror and I was like, huh. I wonder if a camel ever does lift up its paw and think, does that look like a... It does, right? You're welcome that I didn't wear those for you tonight. You're welcome. Yeah. Like I said, the doctor's appointments are getting weirder and weirder. And I have been concerned, and I know you've all seen these commercials. Have you seen the commercials on prime time television when you're eating your dinner? Have you seen the commercials for the transvaginal mesh? Right? Nobody knows what it is or what it does, but it is falling out of women all over America. There is a woman in Texas who got $7.5 million because her mesh fell out. The rest of us are playing Powerball. I'm like, get the mesh. Like, it's really better odds. The commercial says, regular television, 7 p.m. It says millions of women are suffering in silence from vaginal erosion. I'm like, what? I know a lot of women. We don't suffer in silence about anything, right? I'm like, I'm too hot. I'm too cold. My vagina's eroding. Like, we're going to mention that. Gosh. But ladies, what is our least favorite doctor's appointment? You know, right, the gynecologist, right? We all hate. Just out of curiosity, has any woman in this room ever made it close enough to the end of the table on the first scoot down? Right? No woman in the history of gynecology has ever made it close enough to the end of the table on the first scoot down. No, he's like, no, scoot down, honey. No, a little bit more, scoot down. No, come on, honey, scoot down. I'm like, dude, my hoo-ha is on your face. You are on a stool with wheels. You scoot up. I can't believe I got a pedicure for this shit. Okay. You guys are awesome. I'm Missy Hall. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's hear it for Missy. Missy Hall, everybody. All right. We'll be back with more of Happy Hour after this. Yeah.